Can you cuss on live? Because I don't want to get shut down on my live. I never go live.
Elon Musk about to take that shit over too.
I never go live.
Pikachu. This is gonna be a hot show tonight. I got all the hot topics to discuss.
I'm liking that.
It's getting real steamy. It's getting real steamy.
Fuck yeah.
Let's get it right.
Dollar sign, not S.
Was you ever been ready? I was ready. I came ready.
Man, scrapping him. Be more rich, you heard? I'm just out here in the game, man. Just trying to make my way and just stamp my name down on solid surface. You feel
I was
me?
on camera and I go, hi.
STV audio, you feel me?
Let me stop. Let me get myself
I'm just
together.
trying to get these big time mogul checks. Jumping mass production, big clients in my Rolodex. How you gonna pull my card when I hold the deck? I can fit 100,000 in these mogul sweats. I'm just trying to get these big time mogul checks. Jumping mass production, big clients in my Rolodex. How you gonna pull my card when I hold the deck? I can fit 100,000 in these mogul
Gotta switch
sweats.
your hustle now. Gotta stay in your grind too. See everything custom now. Way down to my shine too. Leather Italian shoes. Them don't say moguls on it. Several businesses too. I ain't just a clothing owner, but the pants be going, don't it? Matching the pink laces. You gotta purchase a piece once you see the arrangement. I've been in with the shakers. Several different occasions. Whenever I put my stamp, it's authenticated. It's my destiny to flip shipments from overseas. Hustle tees, no luxury that no one needs. Only moguls put up letters like M's before OGs. Camouflage the whip, printed all over the V. All over the street, WGYC. Cause of my PNC, we bubbled 100 weeks. They depend on me to Rick, the best apparel in Central VA, the Western Maryland. No S's, dollar signs, then you know it's true. My go-to move was show and prove. I'm overdue, she supposed to choose. So of course I got picked. Denim jacket, all sticks. Tag, be more rich, bitch.
I'm just trying to get these big time mogul checks. Jumping mass production, big clients in my Rolodex. How you gonna pull my card when I hold the deck? I can fit 100,000 in these mogul sweats. I'm just trying to get these big time mogul checks. Jumping mass production, big clients in my Rolodex. How you gonna pull my card when I hold the deck? I can fit 100,000 in these mogul sweats. Big time clientele, I ain't gotta sell, cause the product sell itself. I ain't gotta tell my customers a bunch of stuff filled up with such and such. Pretty much you dealing with the best, we gon' run it up. Brand new, off the press, logo on your chest. Feel good when it's yours, can we do it? Yes. Big collection, big banners for your business. Let me mogul up your section floor, vinyl in your kitchen. Trucker hats, you can sign your name in stitches. When the work be coming right, it's hard not to bring your business. We like the fam, as a staff we committed to the best experience. A lot is how we living, the goods is what we giving. Hoods pressed in your denim, go hard when it match your tennis. My God, I like where you get it. I pulled up, merch on me, come and get it. You can have it if you can fit it. Can you dig it? It's more than credit.
Your hustle. You gotta stay on your grind. So I can get you a bundle. My MO girl is a dollar sign. You gotta switch up your hustle. You gotta stay on your grind. So I can get you a bundle. My MO girl is a dollar sign. Yeah.
Yo, what up? Everything should be live and direct. Everything should be cool and copacetic. Everything should be smooth and, smothering the air. I was just trying to think of something else with an S, you feel me? But I only got one more thing to say right now. It's Delonas is in the building. It's your man Scrap Money live and direct. 1500 Pod City Radio, the voice of Baltimore's underground. I'm in here with my fam and special guest. I just want to run it down the line. Who in here with me? Let me take a sip of the casa.
Ooh, let me take a sip of the casa. Well, you guys already know, love to hate me in the motherfucking building. We are about to have a good ass show and get into some things. So you already know what I'm going to request. I'm going to request that you guys roll your weed up, pour your drinks, snort your coke. Let's get it popping. And before we do that, I'm going to let our special guest introduce herself. Tonight we have who in the building?
We got Fannice, aka For the Soul Truck, in a motherfucking building.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
For the Soul Food Truck in the building. I just got hungry just saying the name.
In the building.
Yes. So we're happy to have you here. We're definitely going to get into some things. We can kind of get into it and just like kind of start rolling. So
First and foremost, I heard that food is religious. God bless you.
let's get into it,
It's
right?
called Feed Your Soul.
Feed your soul for the
If
Soul
it's
Food
not
Truck.
feeding your soul, it's not right.
Ooh, okay. All right. So, number one on Instagram, the handle is what?
For the Soul Food Truck.
All right. So, everybody right now, go to Instagram or after the show,
Facts.
at For the Soul Food Truck, and hit follow, because that is the best way to find out where she is on a daily basis with all that good food. So I just had to put that out there from the jump so we do not forget. So
Big facts.
we are going to start off by just getting into some things, get into your things. You okay with that?
Yeah, cook. Let's go.
Okay, fair enough. So I want to start off. Here you are, young black woman, entrepreneur. Tell us about your business. Tell us how it started. How'd you get into this? What's your story? How did For the Soul Food Truck come about?
So it was no plan, actually. I just got up one day and was like, I'm about to get a food truck. I always wanted to, I've always cooked. I love cooking. Like, I have a passion with cooking, but I woke up one day like, I'm about to get a food truck. I had a job. I hate working for people. I don't like anybody to tell me what time I gotta get up, what time I gotta be there, when I gotta call out, when I'm sick. I like doing my own thing.
You like being on your time, God's time.
Exactly. I like doing my own thing.
So you just like quit your job and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna follow my dream?
What I realized is I kept switching jobs.
Okay, because you was trying to look for your...
Exactly. I could never stay committed to one job. So I get a job, love it, and then I don't like it no more. Mm-hmm. So I realized that being an entrepreneur is really what I like. It's not easy though. It's not easy. It's a lot to it. It's a lot of hard work. You might not see the money you want to see. Some people think, all right, I'm about to go get my own business, and then boom, I'm about to go out here and make all this money. I'm about to do this and do that. And some people do. Some people start their business and they're very successful and they make the money that they supposed to make off top.
They thrive off the rip.
Right, but something like a food truck is hard work. It takes a lot, and I do all the footwork by myself. I get up. My aunt, she's there with me as well, but I get up. I gotta get the truck ready. I gotta do my store runs. I gotta load. I gotta gas up. I gotta propane up. I gotta do a lot of work. I gotta go out hoping that I'm gonna make business. If I don't, I'm stuck with food sometimes. Or if it rains and I have an event, I still got to tough it out. So it's not easy like people may think, oh, you just cooking. No, it takes a lot to it. You got to get out there. You got to talk to people. You got to be kind to people. You got to feed the soul.
You got to feed the soul. And so I think a lot of people would say that kind of talking to people and dealing with people is something that comes natural for you, because in the last couple of years, you have been the face and have been doing a lot of work with Iconic Entertainment. And so you're used to kind of working with people and dealing with people. So for those that are wondering, are you still affiliated with Iconic Entertainment, or did you feel like in order for you to really push your passion, you had to only focus on that? Because like I said, I know that when it came to interviews and stuff like that for that brand, you handle a lot of that stuff. It took a lot of time, right? So do you still do that, or is it just nah, I got to focus on For the Soul Food Truck, so I had to put everything on the back burner and kind of focus on that? Where are you at with that?
Right, so I'm no longer at Icon Entertainment. It's now they have Iconic. I've been gone since June, I believe.
Okay.
And it was a good experience. I learned a lot from being there. Tracy from Icon, the owner, she taught me a lot.
Shout out to Tracy. Shout out to Tracy. She doing some big things, the old Hammerjack. So that's definitely, I see a lot of things on social media. So I know that there was a lot of work to put in to start that up.
Spot is her spot.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know.
Iconic Live.
Yeah, okay.
It's a nice spot. I learned a lot from there. I learned a lot. I'm not going to say from there. I learned a lot from her company, the do's and the don'ts. But I'm no longer there. I'm focusing strictly on what I'm
For the
doing.
Soul Food Truck.
I'm trying to get this money.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll get my own money, basically. But I did have a good experience. I mean, I'm gonna say I had an experience of learning a lot of do's and don'ts about dealing with just people, the entertainment side of it.
Yeah.
Customer service, things like that. So
Good stuff.
Right now, I'm just trying to build up for the soul truck. I'm
Building
the
that
goal.
brand.
The end goal is hopefully, you guys will be seeing, you be able to pull up into my restaurant or my, cafe or something like that. That's really the end game for the soul food truck. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, so were you? Let me ask this: were you able to get some good plugs while at Icon to kind of, transition into your food truck business? That you may be able to, kind of promote your business through?
Or you getting your contacts out the mud?
I'm getting my contacts out the mud. I'm not even gonna lie.
All right.
I met
like
more
out the
people.
mud.
I met more people being outside of Iconic on my own, Icon Entertainment on my own. I've been meeting more people just coming up to me saying, "Damn, I like the way you work. Like you grinding. Like I like what you're doing."
Yeah, because
like,
with that, I think you're more behind the scenes. Whereas this, you're the front and center. It's your own thing. It's your baby. So
people,
you're more dealing with more people.
People DM me and be like, "Oh, I like what you're doing. I want to call you. I want you to come do this or work this." Or people coming up to the truck and they like, "Damn, you doing this." Days when I had to work by myself, like I worked an event. It was an event in Baltimore. Shout out to I can't even think of the guy's name.
Please don't forget nobody.
Sorry. Shout out to my man Mark. I can't even think of the guy's name. I really need to look at my phone. But one of my friends, Mark, he like hit me up. He like, "Yo, I got an event." And this was like last minute. And he's like, Dream Dog coming through, it's going to be a good event. So I'm like, all right, I'm panicking because I'm like, shit, it's like 10, 11 o'clock. The event starts at like 12. I'm like, shit, I gotta make this event, get this money. So I went by myself. And when I got out there, it was over like probably 200 people. I handled that whole line by myself. I toughed it out.
Grinding.
I worked my ass off that day, but
that's what it's about. What do you think is the hardest part about starting a business in the food industry? For people that may be interested, may be thinking about it, kind of get demotivated because they feel like, where do I start? What would you say to people out there is the hardest part about starting a business in the food industry? I
would say the hardest part of starting a food business is knowing how to prepare the food correctly. That's the hardest part because, like, for example, I worked an event Friday night. Shout out to Bar Elite. Shout out to Tommy and
Bar
Reggie.
Elite. Shout out to Tommy.
They've been holding me down. That's been my like base spot. Bar Elite.
So when you say, what do you mean when you say base? Because you know me, I came out here to the streets. So when you say things, I need to get into details. Are you saying that the food truck is there at the bar?
You can find me at Bar Elite every Thursday night. Happy hour. It's cigars, good vibe, good people, good food.
Shout out to Jay Claxton because I think he hosts that on Thursday night.
Okay, shout out Jay Claxton. Very good DJ.
Okay. And they've been holding me down.
Okay,
they've been getting me through. I've been meeting a lot of people working there. Like working with my. So
for sure, Thursday night we can
you can always catch me at
for the soul food truck on Thursdays.
Exactly.
Okay, because I feel like I've seen you out there on the weekends, but I'm not gonna go into that.
So some Fridays. So example, Saturday night they have an event. Saturday I will be there.
Oh,
it's a Tim's and hoodie event. Oh, it's gonna be nice.
Okay,
real nice.
Tim's
come through, come check it out.
Okay,
come eat, come chill, come sip. All of that.
Nice.
But,
what's the hardest part? Yeah.
But so last Saturday or Friday, I'm sorry, I had a situation where I roll up, the line is thick. Before I get in there, they ready to eat. They've been drinking. They not taking no for an answer. They want to eat. So they want fish. Everybody want fish. I got soul food. I got mac and cheese jams. I got it all. So I started dropping fish too soon. So what happened? It's all mushy now. It's not worth shit.
Because the oil wasn't hot enough, so when you drop the fish.
Enough, right. So now you got people in line who
barking orders.
Order fish. Because they want to eat. It's Friday night. They want fish. They want soul food. They got their mindset. So what happens? All them people that's waiting, now they got to wait even longer. And
now you got to clean that shit up. And
now I got to start doing this shit all over again. Not to mention, my truck was on a slant, so the grease was frying hotter on one side. So just all around disaster.
Wow.
But that's just part of the that's the part of the game.
Technicalities of the business.
So I had to spin the bin real quick and start figuring out, can you take chicken instead? No, I want fish. You know what I mean? Like, so the best advice I can give is learning your equipment, learning how to prepare the food correctly, just learning the taste buds. Baltimore, they like Old Bay. They like seasoned salt.
Yes.
They like a lot of ketchup.
So can I say something?
They like a lot of sauce.
What's funny is because, of course, I went to I went to the food truck. I've entertained it a time or two.
Okay.
So, at the end of the day, because, social owners can't vouch for shit if we don't know it's official.
Facts.
Because we're one person, right? At the end of the day. So it's like, okay, I tasted the food, it's official.
And we both foodies.
Both fucking foodies. My taste buds are like kind of like super big deal.
Yeah.
So I think that For This Soul food truck is the only food truck that actually has seasoned salt and Old Bay as condiments.
You had me at Old Bay. I'm
tell
pulling
me where
up.
you went, whether it's restaurant or whatever, where they have the Old Bay and the seasoned salt that you can put on your shit.
Yeah,
That's
you
tough.
got salt and pepper, seasoned salt, Old Bay, ketchup, hot sauce.
Then
Chick-fil-A sauce. We got our special sauce. We got all the sauces out there. Everything you want, for as when it's time for you to hit your fries or your chicken, you can do you.
So I think that's pretty interesting because I'm a seasoned person.
Yeah.
I need variety. I need to be able to motherfucking when them fucking fries come fresh out off the grease, I need to be able to shake some fucking seasoned sauce, shake some fucking Old Bay on my shit. And the fact that you have that there is pretty dope. So
Not Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A sauce for sure. Because people are like, oh, you got the Chick-fil-A sauce. That's like, I don't know, like that amazes people when they see the Chick-fil-A sauce. They like, wow.
So you really try to cater to people's taste buds.
Yeah, so I don't want you to be like, do you have? It's already here. Like we do everything we do except for fries, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't cut the fries. They crinkle cut fries. I love crinkle cut fries. Everybody loves.
I love
fries.
crinkle cut.
But everything I do is
like
not
crinkle cut
processed. I have no processed food on my truck.
Whoa,
Like,
wait a
everything-
minute.
Oh, that's tough.
Hold on.
Run that back.
Bring that shit back.
No processed
Say that
food
shit for
at
the bitches in the
Fannice
back.
Soul Food truck.
I need you to say it one more
processed
time.
food. Everything I make is fresh. Everything. No processed food. And if you come to For This Soul Food truck, have patience, because I'm going to cook your shit fresh to order.
You got them going crazy in the chat. They said, where that food truck be at?
Wow.
Yeah, your food. If you come in there and you say I want a beef burger, that shit's coming straight from the beef to the grill. It's not
That
patted
shit
up
probably
already.
coming fresh from the cow in the back. It's probably still winking when you get it, and then you make it to order.
Let me get a chance to shout out everybody in the chat, though.
Shout out to people in the chat. Yes, we love the people
Shout
in the
out
chat.
Malik Bing. She said
Yes,
the food is
Malik
amazing.
Willie. Yes,
Billy,
sis.
shout out to my sis Billy. She's always supporting. Shout out to my sis
That is
Billy.
true.
Shout out to my guy. Oh, go ahead.
And my sister, she loved the beef burgers. That's her favorite.
Woo,
Nice.
okay. And shout out to Sterl B in the chat one time. He said he's the one that said where your food truck be at, because he's trying to pull up.
Bar
Please
Elite
pull
on
up, pull up,
Thursdays,
pull up,
she
pull
said.
up.
Bar Elite on Thursdays. So in 2 days, you can go to Bar Elite. You're usually there by what time?
I'm not going to lie.
She there by 9 o'clock.
No. I'm ready there by like 7:30. My
For
great
sure,
time
by
by
9,
8.
by 9 o'clock, you can get you a good, nice meal.
All right, and then let me run down the line. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Bo Mac. Bo Meets World. Shout out to Lay. Shout out to Visit. Shout out to Dawn
shout
Snow.
out.
Matter of fact,
Did
shout
you
out to
share
Dawn
it?
Snow
Oh, you
2
didn't
times.
share it on your thing.
DTCB. You heard me?
So I like to. I got questions on top of questions because again, it's all about getting to know For This Soul food truck and the brand. Do you feel support from the community, being a new entrepreneur on the scene, going into the food business, where there's a lot of people in the Baltimore, DC, because I'm gonna say Baltimore because I feel like that's your main service area. That market is saturated with people, all types of people, whether they can cook or not. Everybody think they could throw some shit together.
They do.
Okay, and sometimes that's not the case, and sometimes people really cook well. So do you feel support from the community? Do you feel support from the food community? Are there people that are in the food industry now that kind of took you in and kind of gave you pointers and was like, okay, sis, this is how you do this, I want you to be great? Or do you feel like the people in the food community was like, nah, I had to get out the mud and struggle and learn it my way, so you got to do the same, sis, and earn your stripes? What has been the dynamic being, because they say that Baltimore people, it's like they like dollar crabs. They like crabs in a barrel and they don't like to help each other. So I'm interested to know, you being a female, you being in the food industry, what has your experience been with support from the Baltimore and surrounding area community? Is they fucking with you or not? Like, what?
I would say honestly, what I learned about Baltimore, even back to when I had my store, I used to have a store, Crush Clothing.
Shout out Crush Clothing, because I still got some
Clothing.
signature pieces. I still got some signature pieces from Crush Clothing now.
So what I learned about Baltimore is Baltimore supports Baltimore. I will say that, but it's like if you're not in the know, in the click, you're gonna get the love last. And that's what I learned about it. Just being in my store, it was like, you know, it used to be a boutique around the corner from me. And she was from Baltimore. She knew more people than me. But I felt like people would run there faster than they came to me because she was from Baltimore. I'm not from Baltimore, but you know, of course, I'm in the city a lot, but I'm not from Baltimore exactly.
Where you from, though? So hold on. So real quick, so you're not from here? You just get it done here?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not from.
Drop
Baltimore,
a fucking bomb for that bar. You know, low key, I drop my shit. Sprinkle something, damn. So, where are you from now?
I grew up in the county. I'm actually from Howard County. So,
oh, you a county girl?
I come in the city.
County
you know
bitches love the city.
Baltimore city, but I noticed that Baltimore support Baltimore, and I will say, you know, but the people, the customers that I have now, most of them are in Baltimore City, and they show love, and they come back, and they, you know, they're regular every week. There's somebody. There's always one extra person every week that come back and say, "Oh, I was here last week," or "Give me what you gave me last week."
Okay.
And since I got one supportive customer, and he come back. He's been back like the last 2 weeks, and he worked by Morgan or at Morgan. He come all the way over and support. And shout out to him. I don't even know his name, but he comes support. And every time somebody come back and they go, "Damn, that shit was so good. What you made me last week?" That shit made me feel so good.
Damn, because you know they say that niggas ain't eating good like that at home no more. They say not a lot of bitches is cooking at home. So when a nigga come off, you know, a long day of work, or when he come off of hustling on the block all day or whatever, it's given like when they come up for this old food truck and they smell like home cooked meal. You know, it's good because niggas got, you know, they need food that stick to their ribs, their soul.
Yeah, that's for real. That's 100.
Listen, my alter ego, because y'all know I'm like 4 people in one.
Yeah, I definitely know.
So low key, one of my alter egos sometimes assists with for this old food truck.
Okay.
And so a customer came on, was it Saturday, and literally was just like, "Yo, like, it feels so good just to get a home cooked meal." And I'm like, I know y'all bitches ain't out here not cooking for these niggas. Now, I know niggas act up, and not all niggas is cook worthy, but I know you bitches ain't out here not cooking for these niggas.
Well, I'm gonna say they not, because you got some guys, they come buy their food.
Let's
when
talk
they leave.
about it.
When they get there, they buy their food, and when they leave, they buy food to go, because they not getting ready to get a good meal when they get in the house.
Well, all right, so let me tell you
wow.
something. This one dude posted that he gonna start up a streaming service for all these bitches that can't cook. He gonna call it OnlyPans.
No, not the OnlyPans. So he's validating that bitches don't cook like that.
Yes.
But is he a real nigga, like worthy of a good meal?
I don't know. It was funny though.
That's
no, but I'm saying because it was funny.
Yeah.
OnlyPans is funny, and I definitely feel like females should one of the basic things females should know how to do is burn something.
I'm gonna be honest. My man,
Huh?
I don't care what time you get in the house.
He gonna have what?
If you my man, you're gonna have a meal already waiting for you. That's just how it go. So when you come in the house, I'm already gonna hear that microwave pop, because that food already waiting for you. So I don't know about these new generation females, how they do that.
So you an old school?
My man, he gonna eat good.
So you an old school type bitch, and I say bitch because I talk
good.
and ratchet. So you know, at the end of the day, that's just the thing. But so you old school.
Yeah, my man gonna eat good. That's the bottom line.
What's your favorite dish to make for the soul?
Okay, I like that.
So my favorite, let me see. Mm-hmm. My favorite dish to make is mac and cheese.
Ooh, do it make that sound though?
Mac and cheese. Yeah, my mac and cheese is good.
How many cheeses you use?
It all depends. Sometimes I use 4 or 5. I mean, it depends on how I'm feeling. Lately, I just been grabbing cheese.
What's your favorite cheese?
I can't disclose that, but
your favorite cheese? Not what you use, just in general. What's your favorite cheese?
Lately, I've been liking a little Wisconsin
cheddar. Are you
Not
a white
Wisconsin up in the mansion?
Are you a white cheddar type of bitch or you yellow cheddar type of bitch?
I'm a yellow cheddar.
All right.
Okay.
But I like white cheddar too. But I'm a yellow. I really want to try white cheddar mac and cheese. Though.
I fucking love.
That's probably.
I ain't gonna
good.
go into what I got going on, but white cheddar, white sharp cheddar is fucking delicious. What would you accompany that with? Like as far as so the mac and cheese is the side. What would you accompany that with to really set that shit off? Like,
I mean, I would just do the yams, because my yams, oof, it's given.
Does it taste like somebody's grandmother made them?
Well, somebody's grandmother did make them, because it's my grandmother's recipe. So whenever I make them,
shout out to grandma.
Shout out to grandma.
Shout out to my grandmother.
I'm gonna give y'all a fun fact about yams.
Shout out to my grandmother. She taught me how to cook all of that.
Drop some bombs. Drop some sprinkles. Drop something.
I'm trying to cook the mac and cheese, the yams. My grandmother taught me how. My grandmother was in the kitchen. We was really getting meals.
There's a conversation happening that grandmothers aren't what they used to be. Do you agree or disagree?
I do.
Yeah, because they 20.
Yeah. Grandmother's
Let me
not
be
with
clear. I think it is so essential for kids these days. Okay, to have grandmothers and like
It
actually
is.
old school grandma. I think that's one of the layers of the generation that's missing. Like back in the day, your grandmother was so involved in your life. Like whatever your parents skipped out on, your grandma made up for it.
Yeah.
And so now I feel like, to your point, grandmoms are younger. And so I think those old school like values that I think have as a benefit to young kids aren't as prevalent. So I think that's interesting.
Yeah, grandmother's bad as shit now, walking around with cat suits on and shit. I need a grandmother with that fat hanging down off her elbow,
outside.
stirring the motherfucking cabbage. You
Grandmothers
heard
are
me?
definitely outside. Shout out to the grandmothers that are outside.
Grandmothers are outside.
I need one of them cooked dinner at 3 p.m. on a Sunday, grandmothers. You heard me?
Period.
My grandmother was laying it down. I'm talking about we was getting real meals.
So what do you think is the biggest misconception about starting your own business or starting a business in the food industry? What would you say is the biggest misconception?
That you're gonna just go out there and straight get money.
Ooh,
That
what
you
the
just gonna
fuck?
that you just
Preach.
got to go out there and just get it. You're not. You got to sacrifice.
Yes.
Sometimes I work, and guess what? When I make money, I got to turn around and flip it, keep flipping it, keep flipping it, keep flipping it. And I might make a little bit of profit that night. You know what I mean? It depends on how the night go. I might have came out maybe a couple hundred profit. Some nights I might have not made no profit. I might have only made back what I spent on the food. You know what I mean? But
So it takes some discipline.
And how do you go home at night? What do you put in your mind to make you feel like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna keep pushing?
I mean, sometimes honestly, I get like last week I was like, I'm gonna throw in the towel. You know what I'm saying? Like I like some days I get up and I'm like, you know, I'm so tired when it's time to do it. I'm like, I'm about to throw in the towel. I can't do this shit. Like I'm tired. Like my body will be hurting. Like the next day, 'cause when you cooking and you chopping food
And you on your feet.
You on your feet. You know, the next day, you know, I'm not young anymore. So my body the next day be like, damn, yo, I'm so tired. Fuck this shit. I'm
Yeah,
not
get you
doing
some
it no
Crocs.
more.
Yo.
Yeah, man,
Crocs
I'm
is
not
the
doing
feet
this
savers,
shit.
yo.
Yeah, I'll be like,
I'm gonna hit my Crocs right now.
I hate Crocs.
but then I go back and I'm like, you know what?
They're clogs.
Yeah, I hate Crocs too.
I hate Crocs.
Well, you can hate me now, but I won't
just don't
stop
like
now.
them. So as far as like the status on Crush Boutique, any pieces, signature pieces, like any signature pieces, if somebody was looking that they could reach out, or it's just like Crush Boutique is on ice right
What
now.
you need, a design assist? I mean, damn, the best. All right, go ahead.
Let's
I
go.
may need one though. But so
Let's go.
Crush right now is definitely on chill. But and shout out to the followers that's still following Crush clothing line, because so I lost like 15 followers. I was like, damn, they gave up on me. But shout out to the ones that still holding on. The only reason why I haven't started Crush back, and every time I go in there, I'm like, I'm gonna start in the fall. I'm gonna start. You know, my customers are like, yay, come on, come back. The only reason why I haven't started back up yet is because I haven't found where I want to be with it yet. And when I come back, I just want to come back hard.
Nice.
I want to come back and I want to bring some like
Crush
I
was
wanna bring
definitely a
some
vibe.
shit. And this time I want to design my own stuff. And then I wasn't sure if I wanted to change the name. You know, like when I
love
came up
the name
Crush, it was like
Crush.
crushing. The whole idea behind it was like crush everything. With
I
the
love
K.
the name
But
Crush.
the K
With
was
a
like
K.
strong instead of the C.
Period.
But it's so crazy
Keep
because
that.
in Cleveland they have a Crush boutique where they sell all this, you know, design, like, you know, like urban clothes. So it was kind of like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
But
don't
that's
want
in fucking Cleveland. We here.
But that's was the whole idea of Crush. It was like crush everything.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that though.
Me
Yeah,
too.
so that's why. So when I come back, I kind of want to like go into my own clothing line and just make that shit like super fly. And I'm not. I don't want to just throw it, because like I can easily go on wholesale and be like, fuck, I'm gonna buy some jackets, some 2-piece sets, and sell it. But it's not the same because there's so much competition, especially here in Baltimore. Like
Especially since
everybody sell
COVID.
clothes,
Especially
yeah.
since Sheen.
Yeah, Sheen.
Sheen, baby, I don't want nobody hating on Sheen.
Yo,
People try to
even
talk shit.
the housewives buying Sheen shit and just put their
People
name
try
on
to
it.
talk shit about Sheen. Don't talk shit about Sheen.
No, Sheen got some good
Sheen got
shit.
some cute shit.
Sheen does
So
have
don't
cute shit.
don't
So
dog
that's why I
all you
wanna
bitches
battle
that
with
want to
Sheen.
dog walk Sheen, but low key is get because I see y'all with the Sheen shit on. So I don't want y'all to do that. You got to embrace Sheen. It's here for me and you.
Now I see you with the
So
Sheen
I
shit
do.
on.
I see you with the Sheen on because I stay on Sheen. So I see you with the
okay,
Sheen
Jordan.
on. So I hate when you hate
Suck
on the
your Sheen
Sheen,
shit.
but you want your Sheen shit. So I need y'all to get that together. I don't like that. Just own it. What do you think? What has been your biggest event so far? Where you looked out and you were like, look out there, like Buzz Lightyear. Like
All right, I'm gonna say. All right, so I work I did Jazzy Summer Nights. I did Jazzy Summer Nights. I'm not.
Shout out to
that's
Jazzy
big,
Summer
that's
Nights.
big.
That's huge.
Shout out to Finny. Definitely. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Finny, Jazzy Summer Nights was my first event.
Wow.
First event. And when I say that day, I didn't even know how to light the fryer. Shout out to Island Cuisine.
Shout out to Island Cuisine.
How did that story happen? Drop a story.
So I got there. I'm thinking I know how to light the equipment. I have no idea what I'm doing. And so my friend at work, shout out to her. She go to Island Cuisine, guys. She like, look, we need some help. Mind you, the crowd filling in. I don't know how to light the fryer. I don't know how to light the grill. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know how to light nothing. So my friend, she go over and she tell Island Cuisine guy, like, we need you. He fresh on her a little bit, so he come over. He get the lighting shit up.
Not fresh on her a little bit. It was on her wheels.
He gave her lit the fryer. He lit the grill.
Call a spade a spade. He was on wheels.
So he lit everything up, and we got it cracking. But that was our first event, Jazzy Summer Nights.
To hit you, love.
And that was really like Jazzy Summer Nights was so like that was for that to be our first event. I can't believe we even took that in on our first event. Shout out to my aunt, she's not here. Shout out to Tisha, that's my partner in this, and we've been working really hard. With just trying to build this brand, and shout out to her with her. She has seasonings as well for the soul seasoning. She makes her own seasoning.
And what else? Because I feel like there was some like exotic juices or organic juices or something.
So we have my aunt. I'm not gonna take the credit for that because I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know how to make the juice. My aunt makes a strawberry lemonade, and she used fresh strawberries, fresh lemon. She did her own little syrup and all that. I can't even tell you what's behind that, but that shit is good.
That shit sounded good. Damn.
She makes that. She make the seasonings. Usually on the truck, everything we cook with is her seasonings. Like I said, shout out to her. Her seasonings is gonna be big one day. So when you see For the Soul seasonings in Target and Walmart and any of your local stores, remember who said it first,
right?
Yeah.
I feel like you like entrepreneurship kind of runs in your blood, because I feel like there's like also kind of like talk about. I feel like there's some you have some nice shades on. Like, where you get the shades?
Oh yeah. Well, no. These are not from the Shade Plug, but
these are
Fendi.
Ooh.
But these are not from the Shade Plug. But shout out to my daughter for the Shade Plug. I usually wear her shades. I don't have them on today because I just wanted to, be in a little design.
You want to drag your nuts a little bit?
But hopefully she'll go today. Yeah, I want to drag my nuts a little bit. But shout out to my daughter for the Shade Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I want to say for your Shade Plug. I'm sorry. Your Shade Plug for all. If you want to get your ladies, your daughters, whoever, a pair of shades. She got them on deck. She even got them now. She has some hot shades.
Okay.
What else? What else?
I need some unique, distinctive stuff though. I'm gonna go check out.
One thing about you like a nice hoodie and you like some shades.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah,
and a nice hat. That's those three things that if you want to.
Oh, and the shoes. The shoes gotta be right.
The shoe game. So, what different type of meals do you offer? Because we talked about some things, but really cleared out. Like, what are some things that you can find on For the Soul food truck that are just.
So, I know everybody gets a chicken cheesesteak. That's everywhere. But For the Soul food truck chicken cheesesteak is different.
Why? How?
Talk to me nice.
So it's the real chicken. So and I put my wrist in that chicken.
Let me ask you something. Sorry. Okay.
That's the wrist.
So when I hear chicken cheesesteak, two things come to mind. Either the sliced like fake chicken meat that they use. Like the Murray's the Purdue
chicken
cheesesteak thing,
or the Murray's, not the Murray's,
or steakums, but they're chicken.
Nah, no processed chicken.
Actual grilled chicken chop breast. What you working with, sis? Clear it. I don't know.
When I first put my chicken on, it starts out as fresh boneless breast.
Ooh.
But by the time it's done, it's a chicken cheesesteak.
Okay, so you use fresh grilled chicken for your cheesesteaks,
but I know that people
which is
like
different.
It chopped down.
Because if I get pizza bowlies and I get a chicken cheesesteak, like I'm gonna get the, you know what I'm talking about?
Processed shredded. Nobody eats that.
I don't even know if it's real chicken.
So do you Benihana that breast up or what?
Do I?
What?
Let me see.
I'm telling you, when I chop that down.
How you chop it?
Let me see what your wrist game look like when you chopping them breasts up.
How you chop it?
You know.
Hey.
Y'all get it
I am fucking crying. I am dying laughing.
I get really excited when
that for me.
Benihana me, please.
You know those too long spatulas?
Yeah.
When it's time to use those spatulas, that shit does
So
something
you
to
be
me. I'm
like,
excited.
you turn into
I
drumline
love to
in that
scoop it up.
bitch.
I love it.
If you don't use them, I don't want your cheese sticks.
Period.
If you got the 2 spatulas, then we cook them with grease. You heard me?
I love it.
All
Like,
right,
yo,
so grilled chicken cheesesteak.
yeah, that. Lately,
What else do you offer?
Lately, our chopped
Some
fish
specials.
has been like chopped fish has been like a big deal.
What kind of fish you use for your chopped fish?
Whiting chopped fish sub.
That's a big sub here. Yeah.
That's a big deal. Like I just did it one day because we should just do whiting, but then one day I was like, let me try to chop fish. But
is that one of your specialty items that's a hit that always sell out?
Yeah, chopped fish is a big thing. It sells out every week.
Do you Swiss or American? Or provolone cheese?
I used to, before when I first started out, I only used cheddar or provolone. Because American cheese is not real cheese. You know what I'm saying? But Baltimore loves American cheese.
One thing about Baltimoreans, they gonna love American cheese.
They love American cheese. Baltimore
I love American cheese. Yellow American, though. Don't hit me with that white shit.
They love it. So I realized that, like, before I'm like, I'm not about to use that kind of salt, or I'm not about to use that kind of cheese, or I'm not using that. No, I'm not. That shit got this in it and that in it. But you have to get what the people want. You gotta get what the people want. If they want American cheese, you got to make sure that American cheese on deck. They want Old Bay, you got to give them Old Bay.
So you got the cheesesteaks covered. What else? So you only offer cheesesteaks on the track?
So
is we filling it or what? Is there any?
If we doing bar food, usually we have like a homemade beef burger. Our turkey burgers are amazing.
Okay.
We'll have chicken cheesesteaks, chopped fish. We'll have wings and fries with our special sauce. Ooh, that's the wings
making
are
me hungry
everything.
as shit with that.
Okay.
Montage. You heard me.
You know we gotta go after this up the streets.
Then. If we take it back to where we started, we do our salmon bowls.
Ooh.
And that's the rice with the garlic spinach, the salmon, throw some onions and green peppers on top. That's amazing. The soul bowl is usually mac and cheese, yams, cabbage, and fried chicken or barbecue chicken. That's called the soul bowl.
Damn. Okay. Do you have any special items coming out? Like, because it's November. December's gonna be a new season, New Year's. Anything that the hungry people could look forward to that you're gonna add to the menu? Something different, a different flavor? Like any new ideas?
So it's hard to really. I can't really tell the ideas because sometimes you got people that might want.
The ops is watching. Rihanna said the ops be watching.
Yeah, so you can't really start telling your ideas. I learned that a lot of times you just got to move in silence because
like lasagna.
But I'm definitely gonna bring something coming up for the winter, something to like really warm your soul.
Okay.
I'm looking for some dishes that warm your soul.
Nice. We look forward to that. Where do you see for the soul food truck brand in the next few years? What would you like to see for your brand?
Honestly, I would not like to keep cooking for the next couple of years. I'm hoping that, we can start out with like a small, maybe carry out or cafe type of thing. Not really a restaurant yet, but that would be end game. But I would love to have a restaurant. I'd love to really turn it into like a comedy club.
Oh wow.
Or, something like that where
a bar or something like that we could eat. Because you have your bartending shit too, right?
Yeah.
You're like a Janet of all trades. You bartend, you cook, you clothes, you fly as fuck, you got the Fendi on. Like, okay, all right.
I'm like this. I probably
you cook for your man when he come home from a long day, huh?
I probably worked every job that you could name.
Okay.
I got a cosmetology license. I've worked every field that you could think of.
Nice.
But I would honestly say that what really is the best feeling is working for yourself. Like
nice.
Facts.
That feeling is just something. It's just I don't know. Like it feels good. Like it's rewarding, you know what I mean? Like to get up and be like, damn, I like to even when you lay down and like, damn, I really did that shit.
You ain't got to check with nobody to do something. You can just be like, yeah, I
you
feel like this,
boss.
like, do it.
I really serviced 100 people today.
Yeah,
like I did that.
Has to feel good.
And these people got
complaints.
their food, went to sit down in the area where they was at, and nobody came back.
What's the worst complaint you've gotten, or you haven't gotten any complaints? What's the worst feedback you've gotten?
So I had one. I've had like 3 complaints since I've been in business. One, a lady came and was like, the rice was not. It was cooked too much.
Okay,
and I agree with her. She was right because the rice had sat over there.
Wow. Okay. So as a as a business owner, you took accountability and you tested it out. And you was like, you know what? That is. Can you drop a bomb for that shit or?
Oh shit!
Because sometimes some people be like, nah, it's your taste buds or it's you.
Yeah.
But you were like,
rice, I agree. As soon as she told me that the rice wasn't right, I threw the whole pot in the trash.
Okay.
And gave her food. Gave her fresh food. I had that complaint or, I don't really. I'm saying I had 3 complaints, but no, the next one really wasn't complete because she decided to leave her food alone, so her fries were cold, and that really wasn't my fault. But
Okay.
So no, honestly, like
Complaints
I said,
is low. Or
everywhere-
if we were to do a Google review, it's giving 5 stars or 4.5.
and I'm gonna say right now, the worst thing about with me right now, I would say that the hardest thing that I'm battling with right now is time on the truck. With getting people's food out fast.
Yeah.
That's my biggest downfall right now.
Because so why are you so against prepping the food already?
So I used to do that. I used to prep food. I used to like get the food ready, have it cooked, start cooking it. But then you run into situations like, damn, I already cooked the burger. Now somebody come and order a burger. I got to throw it back on the grill. Now it's dry. It's not juicy no more. It's not the same.
Wow.
Or, I fried the wings. And I mean, I could easily hop on the truck, fry wings, fry fish. And then people come and they're like, oh, I want 6 wings. But they send it in the truck. They want that shit hot. So now I gotta re-drop the wings, and they watch it, and they like, damn, I just paid this and that, and she just re-dropped my wings. You know how you go to McDonald's or you go somewhere, you like,
it definitely don't taste the same when they re-drop. You could tell if it was cooked before, then they just re-dropped it just to heat it up.
It's a little bit stepped on.
Yeah,
you can tell when
it's harder.
Right,
yeah.
You can tell when the food's been recooked, and that's just not the name I want. I want you to know that when you come to the truck, you see me cook your food. It's fresh. It's hot. It hasn't gone anywhere but from the refrigerator to this grill. I haven't cooked it first. I haven't played with it first. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't done anything but take it from
fresh
the
to order.
Yeah.
So expect about a 15-20 minute wait, 20 depending on what you get.
Yep.
Okay. If you go to a restaurant,
order your
I guess
food.
it's about 15 minutes.
And I was even thinking, moving forward, not right now, but moving forward, I may have a system where you can call it in.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas though, if you come into the bar and you know what you want, you can call it in. I can get it started. You can come to the bar. You can go inside.
And just a pickup.
I even start thinking of ways where I can text you and let you know when your food's ready.
That's tough.
I don't want any of my customers that's watching to not think that
you're not working on ways to move it forward.
For 20 minutes, I'm thinking of ways to make things move smoother.
While still giving the fresh food.
Right. I'm thinking of ways to where you're not, standing out there for 25 minutes waiting for food. I'm thinking. I'm not just like ignoring it. I see you out there. I understand, and I'm working on it.
But I also think that honestly speaking, if I go to a food truck, I'm expecting to wait. I am.
Yeah, a little bit. All food trucks got a little bit of weight to it.
Yeah, so it just depends. But that's good. At least you're honest and you're aware. So we know that we can find you a Bar Elite. Are there any other ventures in the future that's happening that people can find you at other than Bar Elite?
So
do you have anything on the schedule so far? Whether it's Baltimore, DC, Columbia, like what you got going on? Like, are you only in Baltimore? Do you also?
I'm want to go everywhere. I'm working on being able to go to different counties, more counties and stuff like that. Also, we do cater. You can hit us up and we'll cater if you want the food just to be dropped off. We can do that. If you want me to pull up, we charge a flat rate depending on your menu. We pull up. Your people just eat for free because you already paid. So we offer that service too. I love that service. That service is everything.
Makes it easier because all you gotta do is serve the food.
Yeah, that's some fly shit. I mean,
Right.
you mean if your guests come to your house and they getting fresh to order food out front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you already took
It's like
care of
having
it.
hibachi, but it's hood
That shit is hot.
hachi.
Like, I love that.
Not
I mean,
hibachi, hood
All
hachi.
right, I'm putting that in my mind because I'm trying to do an event in April, so that's in my mind.
Let's
yeah,
go.
I mean, that's because you think about it, you don't got to worry about nothing. Your guests going out to the truck, they eating whatever your menu is, and you chilling. And when it's time for us to go, we gone. You don't got to clean up. Your guests full. They happy. They got hot food, and
Damn,
it is what
that
it is. Like
nice.
that's a plus that we do. That I love that. But for the most part, right now, Bar Elite is like really that's where you're really gonna find me, Bar Elite. But we working on other things, other places.
You post where you're gonna be on your Instagram,
and I
right?
hit up a few hookah lounges. Hit me back. I'm in your DM. What's up?
Ooh,
let's work.
Let's go. All right, hookah lounges. She in
Right,
your
'cause hookah
DM.
lounges
That
do not
late
be having
night
food, yo.
Exactly.
All they have is that little weird tea, but I like it
Guess
'cause
what,
it keeps you
guys?
coffee.
If you're running a venue and you're serving drinks or you're serving hookah and you don't have no food, The best thing you could do is have a food option, because guess what? When people get drunk or when people get high off that hookah, I'm not really a hookah fan, but whatever. At the end of the day, whatever the fuck it does, you want to eat some good food afterwards. You want a place where you have the option to eat. So if you have a venue and you don't have food, guess what? For the Soul Food Truck, they'll pull up. You know what I'm saying? And make shit happen. So I'm really excited that you came out. You know, I wanted to first get out the way, just you as far as the brand, the business, and you discussed a lot. You talked about and exchanged a lot of information, and you were transparent. So thank you for coming on and talking about that. Is there anybody that you want to shout out before we transition and get into some things? Is anybody you want to you want to shout out there? You know what I'm saying? Anybody that has played a part in the rise of the for the Soul Food Truck? Who you want to shout out? Get it out there. Let's go.
First, I want to say thank you to the higher up. You know, that's first and foremost.
I like that.
For just giving me the guidance, giving me the strength. Days when I want to give up and I'm feeling like, damn, this shit not paying off. God always comes back and say, keep pushing, it's gonna pay off. You know, that's first and foremost. Shout out to y'all for bringing me in today. I definitely appreciate that. Shout out to my daughters who always hold it down. You know, I work long days, sometimes long nights, and they hold it down. My son as well, they hold it down. They watch my youngest, so shout out to them.
Nice.
My daughter, like I said earlier, is Your Shade Plug. You can find all your hot shades there. My other daughter is Chloe's Hair Palace. This is all on Instagram. Hit her up for all your bundles. Shout out to my sister, Carlita's Way. If you need somebody to make you look fly, hit her up. Carlita's Way on Instagram. Shout out to my friend Chef Rel. He's up on Liberty Road at the Sunoco. His page is _chef_Rel. Hit him up. He got all the smoked meats and the grill, and he's good as well. He taught me a lot. He's still teaching me a lot.
By the Sunoco?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had him.
Shout out to my chef friend. Also, and just shout out to my family and friends who also hold me down on a regular basis. I appreciate that. And just, you know, shout out to my supporters, for the Soul Truck supporters. I posted a video on the Instagram, and it was like a soulful video. That joint had like 5,000-6,000 views, and we don't even have that many followers. So shout out to everybody who viewed that video. And yeah, shout out to you.
Well, we about to share a bunch of your shit, so we gonna try. Our goal is to get your followers all the way up.
And don't forget, Barry Lee, come through. I'm outside, and not only am I down there cooking your food, it's a vibe. It's a real big vibe. I'm outside. I'm there. I'm cooking. I'm right there with you. I'm right in the mud. You watching me cook? Yeah, come through.
That's what's up.
I love it.
I loved it. Thank you for your energy. I was hoping that you brought some samples for us so I could really show off. But you're gonna have to come back for part 2 to give us an update on how the business is going. But again, shout out to For the Soul Food Truck.
Oh, we gonna pull up on you.
Definitely pull up
on me. Pull up on me.
Phil 1500. If you have an event for the Soul Food Truck, you know, it's all about connections at the end of the day. But thank you definitely for coming in and representing the brand. And we wish you the best of luck with that venture.
Thank you.
This is the time where we switch off, because you know what we do here, right? We talk about hot topics. We talk about what's going on in the industry, in the media. We keep our ears to the streets. So I'm here to bring you what the fuck is going on over the last 7 days, because we got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Cheers. We're here for the community. The media, they're going to lie to you. But us, we're going to keep it raw, and we're going to tell you how it is. So
100.
Are y'all ready to transition into getting into some things? Because there's a lot going on in the world, all right?
Hell yeah.
Let me ask y'all something. Do you guys think $4,000 a month is a lot for child support for 2 kids?
To me, yeah.
$4,000 a month.
For someone that's in the industry.
To me, yeah.
The kids are the kids, or do kids differ if they're in the industry?
It's different if your kids are just in public school and they just regular, normal, everyday children. Yeah, you can survive off that. But industry, mother, nah.
Nah, why? Why? Nah, why?
$4,000.
This is a good dynamic. This is a good dynamic. If you're getting $4,000 a month for 2 kids, why isn't that enough for you to maintain the kids? Because I know you mentioned lifestyle and celebrity. The kids are kids. So is $4,000 enough to take care of 2 kids?
It is.
Not the mother's lifestyle, not the fact that she's a celebrity and she want to go here and then she want to live in that. But as far as the kids are concerned, is it enough?
You may have to have a special babysitter for your kids. You might have to have a special school for your children, because of your status. They may be in a school that costs $2,000 a month per child.
Okay, so let's run with that. So it's $2,000 a month per child. So boom, it sounds
nothing less.
It's hold on, but are we forgetting? So okay, so is it
So
that
what
she
the
don't
mama
work?
bringing to the table? It's supposed to be an equal share.
So that's the gotcha, and that's the question when it comes to child support, right? He's paying $4,000, and whatever the mom decides to do with that money, that's what it is. I know that if I was getting $4K a month, I'd be happy as fuck.
If I was getting $400 a month, I'd be balling.
Seriously. So 4K. Erica Mena and Safari. Erica Mena, she had a total meltdown because the judge ordered that Safari pay $4K a month in child support. They got 2 kids. Is she out of pocket or in pocket for having a meltdown?
She out of pocket because she getting money too. Stop crying.
I mean, she's dramatic though. Anyway,
Super dramatic.
I can't deal
Is
with
she
her
in
dramatics.
pocket or out of pocket for having a meltdown for getting $4K a month for the 2
I don't
kids?
see the thing.
I'm tired of these celebrities crying
the
broke.
thing is, I don't know what they built up together. You know, like that's just like if you.
It's Safari and Erica Mena. They ain't got much shit built up together.
Right, the whole relationship was on social media and fucking
It's
reality
Safari and
TV.
Erica Mena. They ain't got much. She came into it and she. Safari came into. So together. So I'm just saying. So.
You don't want to get beef. I'm calling you Atkins.
I'd say, you know, Erica Mena, it is what it is. You getting $4K a month. And do the best you can do. Make that shit work. You a hustler.
Find her next victim.
You a hustler. You from New York. You know, at the end of the day, yeah. Okay, I don't think it's out of pocket. I think that $4K a month is enough to take care of 2 kids. I didn't add you in there. I didn't add your lifestyle in there and what you're trying to maintain. I'm just saying $4,000 a month. I don't know what kind of kids they are, but
they
I don't
rich
know what kind of kids they are.
so what are they eating as far as cereal that the regular kid ain't?
Well, they're probably vegans. They look vegan.
I'm dead.
They look vegan.
Yeah.
I can promise you no Jamaican father and no Spanish mother is vegan of anything. They're eating arroz con pollos, sazon is
Rice
heavy,
and peas.
chicken, rice and peas, all that shit is popping.
Curry goat.
But I think that what does the chat think? Is $4K enough to take care of 2 kids?
I don't think so. I mean, I think so.
I think so too. On to other news. Gilly the King had an altercation at the airport today.
With a fresh.
Shout out to Gilly.
Okay, with the fresh topic.
So apparently he was at the Dallas airport and he's saying that it was an all-white flight and he got pulled up on. What looks like a police officer. He had the star.
U.S. Marshal.
He had the U.S. Marshal badge around his neck, and apparently the guy asked him if he had narcotics in his bag. Gilly then chose to search his own bag to prove that he didn't have narcotics in it, all while wilding the cop out, right? Making it like, you out of all people, you're going to ask me type of vibe.
Right. He said because
I
he
think
smelled
the
it on him.
essential part of the story is that he's saying that Gilly, who is a heavy smoker, smelled like big marijuana.
Okay.
And the guy says in Texas, you know, you're at the airport, that shit is illegal. Was the cop in pocket or out of pocket for smelling big weed and asking him, hey, do you have anything in your bag? Because I smell big weed.
Because you want to know why he's out of pocket? I'm saying out of pocket. You want to know why he's out of pocket? Because there's a thing called TSA, and if he thought that man had narcotics in his bag, take that shit up with TSA because he had to go through TSA to get to that damn terminal. Get out, Gilly face, out of pocket.
So as a traveler, I know that sometimes that's not how it goes. So I've seen personally people get pulled up after they went through TSA.
Yeah.
Literally a couple, black and white, dumb muff. I don't know what the fuck they had in that bag. We were past
sometimes
TSA.
they bring the dogs through.
Yeah,
you already passed TSA.
Because TSA is TSA, but that don't mean you in the motherfucking
But
clear.
in your bag, you cannot get that bag through TSA
I'm
and
telling
not
you
get
right
that shit
now,
caught.
this is me telling
With
you
narcotics?
that TSA pulled the motherfuckers up and that nigga had big drugs in his bag.
Because they'll walk around with the canine.
Because you have to also
after
think,
you
them
already
motherfuckers will
through
think TSA's in on it. TSA's its own security, but their security to security TSA.
Yeah, okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Think about it. Gilly the King, and then he's thrown out there. I'm probably richer than everybody. Why would it be far-fetched? You kind of had a shit.
But everybody don't know Gilly yet.
You're right.
Not TSA. Not
all
TSA.
I'm saying is, I don't think that the cop was out of pocket for smelling marijuana, and we know that Gilly smokes marijuana, and asking him like, "Hey, what's the deal?" That's his job.
Right.
That's not his job.
It is so his job.
You look up U.S. Marshal. It's not
if
to
you,
get the
I've
narcotics.
been in an airport where you already went through all that. And you sitting down waiting for your flight, and I done seen them walking through with the
Period.
K9s.
Yeah,
so at that
period.
Point, if they smell to see
let
something,
me be
they
clear.
can
But
still
them
pull you out.
let me be
the
very
K9s
clear.
don't sniff for
Let me take it
for
to
narcotics. They sniffing for bombs.
Let me
But go
take it to
ahead.
another level. Let me
true,
take it to another
true.
level. Because let's be clear.
Cause we all in the airport all the time. So
Period.
yeah, we
But
be saying
that's why I'm
that
gonna take
shit.
it to another level. You could have been that motherfucker that shoved something in your ass, and now you went past TSA. You still got drugs on you in the airport.
That's a fact, but
These
that's
motherfuckers
Gilly,
got
though.
cameras. No, I'm not saying it's him. What I'm saying is I'm
Yeah.
giving probable cause as to why.
No, you're right.
Past TSA, you're not in the clear. And
Yeah.
if you are in a fucking airport and they have any reason to believe that whether it's danger or whether it's drugs, that shit don't stop because you got past TSA. That's what I'm saying.
But
so when you said take it up with TSA, nobody.
No, I want to take it up with TSA because it's 2022. Everybody fucking smell like weed, yo. And I've been
He
in
said-
hella
he said-
Texas
he said in
airports, the
Da- he
small
said in
ones, the
Dallas
big
it's
ones,
illegal.
DFW, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Is Dallas a
Everybody
red
smell like
state?
weed in that bitch.
Is that a red state?
Hell yeah.
Okay, well I would
You
recheck
already
my
know.
statement.
The man had a hat. The fucking U.S. Marshal had a head fucking cowboy hat on.
So was he in pocket? Was the cop in pocket or out of pocket for doing his job?
He did his job.
He wasn't doing his job. That wasn't
I'm
his
just
job.
asking a simple question.
U.S. Marshal's job is to get on the plane and make sure ain't no terrorists on
I'm
that bitch.
asking a simple
It ain't
question.
to get
Have
the
you
weed
ever
man.
seen in the airport where you get there and you get ready to give them your boarding pass and they
Do
get
that
some
powder
on
shit?
your
I've
hand?
gotten.
Yo, what's up with that?
I get scared
I don't
because
like
you know
that
me. I
shit.
get big high before I go to the airport because I have anxiety. So I'm the one that done dome like 3 blunts before I even get to the airport. Now, you know I'm not smelling like weed because I know how to maneuver that. But I get scared when they do that little chalk
what's that?
shit because I be feeling like,
I don't like
damn,
that
you
shit.
see the weed genes in
I
my
don't
fingers
like
or
it.
something
I
like
don't
that,
like
and
it.
you're about to have the radar on me.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So I want to talk about something serious.
All right, so all right. Let me give you a reprieve because you know me. I'll pull up the facts, right? And I'm gonna let you live.
Because he can't move forward with shit when I make my
I
point.
can't move forward because
Oh,
I like to bring the
my
facts
phone
in.
died.
But so like me. But the thing about me is, if I do find the fact and I do find that I'm wrong, I'll apologize.
Yeah,
so I will apologize for that one point. So I did pull up the definition. It says, like most law enforcement personnel, sky marshals evaluate the environment,
Period.
attempt to identify potentially suspicious activity, and conduct investigations in an effort to protect airline travelers and crew against terrorist violence. Now I'm about to take my reprieve back because I didn't read the whole thing first. They often work with law enforcement agencies to ensure success on their mission. What the fuck part of a bag of weed is a terrorist event? If
What
anything,
happens
that's
if
gonna
it's-
keep you from
what's
terrorizing shit.
hap-
You're
what
gonna be
happens-
asleep, and you
what
can be trying to find food for the food truck so you can get that food because you can got the munchies.
Well, guess what? You might be right, but what if it's a drug transaction on the plane and shit get ugly?
A drug transaction for some weed? You in here for some marijuana?
I don't know that, that's what it is. But okay, so check this out. I want to talk about something serious, guys. I want to talk about black mothers and toxicity. Scrappy broke down to his mom.
That shit.
And that shit really, like that shit was some real shit.
No, I'm not gonna front. That
when
shit
I
really did affect
When
me.
I seen that clip, what it did to me was unload a lot of black son, black mother, black man struggle. Because I've dated guys who had fiends as moms.
Facts.
And when I tell you the hardest type of man to date is a man whose mom failed to be that mother in a loving way to him. Because a man's first love is his mom.
Facts.
And how a man
I was gonna say that,
and how a
but-
man learns to love and show affection comes from the bond with his mother.
Yes. Yes.
And
it
so
does.
when a young boy is robbed of that
I
or
love my mama.
violated of that, I don't know too many men that could navigate really efficiently and healthy with women. Every guy that I've dated that had fucked up mothers, fiend mothers, fucked up mothers, yo, they have a complex about women and they dog walk their women. Like, it's weird how they claim to love and show love.
I wouldn't
and
say every man.
I'm speaking my story. I'm saying out here that every man that I've dated whose mom had a drug or alcohol issue had issues connecting with women, had issues being emotionally available with women.
Because they never had nobody to vent to.
So to see, because to see that
most
vulnerability that Scrappy had, he basically said that he was raised in a whorehouse.
Wow.
He said he was raised in a trap house. He said that he slept with his mother the entire time, basically, of his existence until he got older. Because, well, in his childhood, because in the other room, since the house was a whorehouse, it was motherfuckers getting high in that bitch. It was motherfuckers sucking dick in that bitch. I'm pretty sure he didn't go to. I'm pretty sure that Scrappy has some stories about being touched. Because if you're in that type of environment, at the end of the day, you're kind of at risk for that type of stuff. But he probably didn't want to unload all that there. But this nigga got deep and was like, I still have to deal with that shit. I haven't gone to therapy. He said to his mom, he said, you're hard. My wife is hard. I think it's interesting that he got with a woman that basically has some similarities to his mom as far as like affection or lack thereof. But he really had a breakdown. And I feel like that breakdown was really a lot of men's trauma.
I feel like a lot of men need like therapy. Like I really do. What the heck?
Why are
struggling over here?
Why are black people
help us out, sorry.
Why are black people so against therapy and dealing with their traumas?
See, this is the thing, and I'm gonna tell you because
unload the trauma.
Somebody told me the same thing, right? And for me, like I can sympathize with that because a woman, what I look for in a woman is like qualities I saw in my mother, because like my mother is the realest female I ever met. So right, you right on that. But on the therapy side, because I've also been told, I might want to seek anger management at times. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I feel like they not going to understand me enough for me to talk to the stranger about my issues because I don't want to be judged.
That's actually a perfect place to go because they don't know you. Uh-huh. They have dealt with traumas probably way worse than what you're about to unleash, to be honest. Mm-hmm. And they're not there to convince you or judge you. They're actually there to create a pathway for you to unleash that trauma and get to the root of why you're so angry.
And some people said, and I will say, because
shout out to my fucking therapist.
Shout out to my peoples. You feel me? Now I want to know. They probably don't. I don't know if they want me to release their name, so I won't. But my homeboy told me, he was like, "Yo, you might go," because he went. He was like, "You might go," and they might be on your side.
No, they will.
It's not even a side thing, though. They just probe so you actually can find your pathway. Because check this out. You don't get help by somebody else telling you what the fuck it is. You don't get buy-in by that. You have to believe it yourself. So if you go somewhere and this person, to your point, who does not know you, can't relate to you, is now telling you how to process your trauma, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
What the therapist is there to do is be a medium for you to be able to find your way and actually unpack your own trauma, find the root of it, and now walk a pathway of salvation and solution where you break free from the trauma and you work to untwist it. And they're your biggest cheerleader, and they hold you accountable too, in a probing way. So if they do feel like you're going down a road of self-destruction, they will probe in a way to bring you back to where it's just like, no, you have to look at yourself. What part do you play? Because
what I want to say, and this is where it came from, right? As a kid, I was a troubled kid, right? I moved around a lot, you know what I mean? Because
unpack the trauma, please.
I had a single mother.
Here for you.
Know what I mean? I grew up with a single mother. It was me and my sister with my mother.
Yes.
My father wasn't really in the picture through my upbringing a lot. So, facts.
That's not funny. That's real
the thing
shit.
was, I was in trouble a lot. So my mother used to she was trying to pull every stop to get me to turn around. She tried to send me to a doctor. That was counterproductive. Because every time I felt like people was pointing a finger at me, you know what I mean? That's bad. You're bad. But I'm like, yo, you're not accounting for the people that's provoking me to do this. So I feel like I'm judged, and I try to wait by the water.
Well, let me say this. Is
that thing Amazing Grace in the background?
No, but you missed hella keys, Alicia.
I have dark humor. I have dark humor.
Let me add this.
I feel you.
I feel you on that. You know why? Because first of all, shout out to your mother for taking you to therapy.
Yes. I love my mother to death, though.
Because
shout out
a lot
to
of
Mama
parents
Appendices.
do not understand that their kids need that.
Yeah.
My childhood was a little sketchy. You know what I mean? I was trouble.
Traumas. We call them traumas.
I didn't want to say bad. I wanted to say trouble.
Guys, we're here together. We've all had our trauma spells. It was a trauma spell.
Right. So I had, challenges as a child with, my mom and things like that. Shout out to my mother. That's my best
Shout
friend.
out to Mama Mia,
Shout out to my mother.
aka
That's my
Nia
best
Long,
friend. My
aka the baddest,
I'm dropping big bombs for all mothers.
aka the baddest. I love my
Shout out to
mama.
mamas, my baby mamas. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, what I'm thinking of. Shout out. Oh my God, I can't forget this. Shout out to my daughter's father, CMR Frenchies. Shout out CMR Frenchies. Please shout out.
Shout out CMR Frenchies. They got the hottest Frenchies on the block. Healthy. They come with all their papers and all of that.
But guess
So if
what?
you all of that,
I got a Frenchie.
That's that real bloodline.
His name Bruno. You know what I mean? Shout out to my Frenchie Bruno. You feel me? Y'all see him always on my posts and stuff, tan shit up because his ass is out of control.
I couldn't leave out CMR Frenchies. I'm sorry, CMR Frenchies.
So you feel like people should go to therapy, and your friends
Yeah.
are
I didn't
say
therapists. I said you feel like people should go to therapy.
I do. I feel like,
and your friends are not therapists.
No, I feel like if you
because people be having trauma bonds, and so while you trying to heal, all they do is making your shit worse.
And the thing about
now you go home and Thanksgiving blow the whole place up because you done sat on the phone with your friend, and instead of them talking you off the ledge, they putting battery on your back. So guys, get fucking therapy.
Get your kids therapy. If your child
These fucking adults need therapy. Fuck you talking about.
If your child is facing something,
the Baltimore scene needs therapy.
Don't ignore it.
I said it. The Baltimore scene needs therapy.
No plug over here.
The Baltimore scene needs therapy. A lot of these adults that have like alcohol issues that can't stay off the bottle, you know, at the end of the day, they're dealing with shit. Everybody just get therapy, okay?
Hold on, we got mad comments in the chat about this. Yo, shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy all the way from Texas, Alejandro Sosa. You know what I mean? He said, facts, I want to go to therapy, but he's scared. He's like, I'm scared, bro. Yeah,
don't be scared, baby.
Don't be scared.
Be scared of those thoughts you have that are not being.
He said why though? Let me tell you. He said why.
Talk to me
before you go off. He said he never gets the leverage to say how he feels. That's how he feels. And he also said, hold up, let me get.
I'm dying fucking laughing. He said, "Facts. I'm dating a therapist, and she worse than a lot of shit I." Let's be fucking clear.
He said my woman put her childhood traumas on me, and he said, "Facts. I'm dating a therapist, and she worse than a lot." A lot of the shit I've been through.
Guys, listen. That's why I said that your friends...
Therapists need therapy, too. That's
your
what we
friends...
also say. Shout out to Alejandro Sosa!
Shout out to you, Alejandro.
He all the way black talking about some Alejandro. What's up, Tex?
Your friends and your companion are not your therapist. You guys build trauma bonds. Really, really go to somebody. If you DM me if you need to connect. My therapist has done wonders. I used to be a bitch. Listen, let me just be clear.
Used to? Sorry.
You still are.
God's still working on me. If you guys don't allow me to grow, I'm going to end this whole thing because I need to be able to grow. So I created Love to Hate Me's page because I was going through a lot of pain and trauma. Okay. And I literally created that page so I could just drag on motherfuckers I don't know because my
real
Facebook is my family and I didn't want to put them through that. Okay. So I created the Loves page like in 2010.
You so toxic.
In 2010, and it was to have people on my line that I don't know, and if they say shit, I could be honest with them about it and not feel bad. I just used to dog walk. So I realized that was anger, and I was angry about a lot of things. So I started going through my therapist, and my therapist
shout out to your toxic behavior.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my therapist helped me to channel these thoughts I have about human beings. Whoa. And here I am.
Ooh, you took it to the species.
Y'all see me now. Y'all see me thriving. I don't get on Facebook and drag no more. God is still working on me, so I may have moments, but I'm really above it, guys. I just want to say that. Go see therapy. Okay. Talking about therapy. So Kanye West is kind of taking a chill pill. However, they now are doing a social lynching with Kyrie Irving.
I like how you said that.
I am trying to figure out why they're not... I'm trying to figure out, number one, why LeBron James monkey ass hopped on there and threw him under the bus, and I'm trying to figure out.
He threw him under the bus though.
He didn't go in there in support of his black brother.
Did you watch the whole interview?
I didn't need to.
Yeah, so that's why you're in the dark. Go ahead.
Probably. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, why aren't more black people stepping up to defend Kyrie? Like the guy Raymond from the Central Park 5, he spoke up for him.
And Reed spoke up. Ravens.
Raymond.
And Reed said he's staying with Kyrie.
I stand with Kyrie.
Ravens.
Too. I stand. So and my thoughts and everything that reflects me and not what I'm affiliated with. But I stand with black men that are educated, that have money, that the people. I'm gonna call them the people. Because I don't want to get canceled. The people, that's what the people fear most. Y'all need to, all right, I want to talk to my mental slaves. Y'all motherfuckers is the motherfuckers that Harriet Tubman was talking about. Okay? Mental slavery. I want to say one thing. The difference between our people and other people is other people will take their fellow person behind closed doors and have a conversation with them.
Shout out to Tara.
Our people, our mental slave people, we love hanging each other in front of
Yo, I hate that shit.
In front of the in front of the masters. And I feel like whether Kanye's in pocket or out of pocket, whether Kyrie. I'm sorry, Fannice.
I'm sorry.
Keep on shouting out. I thought we had your shout out moment, but clearly you have still people. The stage is yours. Fuck mental slavery. Fuck being free. Shout out whoever the fuck made your nice shirt. Is there anybody else you want to shout out? Because we're trying to restore humanity here.
You have to shout these people out.
Mental slavery. I am asking humanity to do one thing. Stop lynching our black brothers and our black sisters in public for the white man. If you really feel some type of way, take that person behind closed doors. But you weak ass, snowball ass, Harriet Tubman, mental slave motherfuckers, stop going on platforms and instead of supporting your fellow black person, you join in the demise of them. And let's be clear, where do you see that white people destroy other white people in public? Look at Brett Favre. That motherfucker's a whole thief. You know what they did?
Millions.
They threw, but you know what they did to us mental slaves? Because we all in the media. We the one that got the power.
Here go Kyrie.
Period. And what did us niggas do? Instead of flipping a script, we ate it. Period. And Brett's still stealing.
Still stealing.
Brett's still stealing.
He took some more M's.
I have a question. Why can the KKK, Trump, all the motherfuckers, the fucking the people, the officials in Florida that were talking about the black people, the black kids being monkeys and shit? Why can all of them be out of pocket but they don't get canceled? But y'all really lynching this man as if he's the where's Amazon's accountability with this shit?
I said, and love, and what do I say every show? The cancel culture is corny, and if you part of that cancel culture, you should be canceled.
Suck these canceled nuts. Let's be fucking clear. Yeah. I will never be famous. Why? Because this is me, and I'm not breaking for none of that. And at the end of the day, because I got that Haitian blood in me and I'm resilient. And, we don't do the slave thing real well. I'm not with the shits. I'm going to say how I feel. Ain't no got him. Which I need a got him is these motherfuckers behind the scenes that are like puppets that feel like they have to make an example out of. I can't stand that shit.
That's what I was giving the cancel culture. Guess what I was giving the cancel culture, love?
A got him?
These nuts.
These nuts. Period. So at the end of the day, I just want to say that. So when you see me saying Team Kanye, again, that's my black brother. He's educated, he's smart, he's wealthy, and that's what the white man fears. So fuck yeah, I'm gonna stand beside him.
I'm always wearing these.
I want to meet Kanye. I want to give Kanye
every Yeezy there is.
I want to give Kanye a For the Soul food truck bowl. That's what I think Kanye need. He been eating Kim's cooking too long. He been eating that pita bread and them fucking cheeses and fucking pita breads. That nigga needs some mac and cheese, yams. He needs some fried chicken to bring him bacteria. He misses his mom's cooking.
I feel like
his mother. You see how that all plays back to his mom?
It does.
Because he lost his shit when he lost his mom.
He did.
And he had a healthy relationship. He didn't have a mama D for a mom. He had a real woman for a mom. An educated black woman for a mom. Y'all need to stop playing with Kanye. He ain't no bum ass nigga. Y'all motherfuckers sit up here and give these bum ass niggas a pass.
This shit
Fabulous knocked out Emily B's tooth, pulled down a knife on her father and all of that. Y'all still bum Fabulous shit. He ain't canceled. Kanye ain't never been a cheater, never cheated on his wife, a family man.
Let her father would have been white, he'd have been canceled.
Period. He's for us. How dare y'all even support canceling that man? Guess what? It's nothing but Kanye's on Facebook. You ignorant motherfuckers get online and say ignorant shit, mean shit to each other every day. Every fucking day. Y'all mini Kanye's. How dare y'all motherfucking try to motherfucking throw Kanye to the wolves?
I be hating that shit, yo.
Phony ass motherfuckers. Y'all don't stand for nothing. Y'all low vibrational humans.
I'm like, you the phoniest motherfucker.
You low vibrational humans.
his motherfucking
And I'm keeping the
ultimate
same
opinion.
energy. Y'all low vibration. If you're
Low
not for
vibration.
Kanye, you a low vibration. You on a level that me and Kanye can't, like, you can't understand us.
Well, can we speak about that low vibration? Because sis plate looked good to me. Fuck that. She said your plate is low vibration.
Stormy was trying to go on her girl about her plate the whole time. Let me tell you who cleared her. Motherfucking Funky didn't even clear that bitch. Funky didn't even say you had on them fucking green nails. You had dirt under your nails. You had that plastic Dixie plate. You had chicken. He cleared that bitch. Like, how dare you talk about her plate when the whole time it was nothing classy about your plate? But anyway, shout out to Funky Deneva. I liked how you cleared her. But guys, stop fucking social lynching or helping these motherfucking people that ain't for us lynch the people that are us. That shit, this is, stop being mental slaves. This is exactly what Harriet Tubman was talking about. When she was ready to say, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Hello? We outnumber the motherfuckers. But because it was mental slaves, you had them fucking snowballs. It's like, no, I'm going to stay here and keep on picking cotton. No, if everybody was like, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, facts.
It would. So at the end of the day, and again, like I said, I know what resilience looks like. It pumps in my blood. Stop being mental slaves. That set yourselves free.
Give me a real
You feel me?
there.
But anyway, let's move on, guys.
I want to be there.
21 Savage and Drake dropped the album. How y'all feeling about it?
Yo, that shit bump all the way through for real. A lot of
hear it.
people was upset about the lyrics though, but that shit bumping.
Do you guys think that Drake is in pocket or out of pocket for making that Meg Thee Stallion reference?
In pocket.
He wasn't. He said it wasn't to her.
I think it was out of pocket, and this is what I'm talking about. Y'all giving me
you
mental
think he
slave
lying?
vibes.
You think he
Let me
lying?
just say
Why?
this. All right,
It's a lyric, yo. Calm down.
No, until it's happened to you.
Megan Stallion say whatever she want to out of her goddamn mouth.
So who did she reference getting shot?
You's a bitch. She talking about somebody
Who
on
did
that.
she reference getting shot?
She ain't get shot.
Who did she reference? Because you were
We
there.
talked about
She
this
got
last
shot?
week.
I think you hate women.
I don't. I love
You don't
all
think
my
she got
beautiful
shot?
black queens.
That's crazy.
I love Megan Thee Stallion too because she's a monster.
That's crazy. But they said she was shot. She had bullet
They.
fragments.
Who's they? The same niggas
So
who
what
canceled the
happened?
career. I need all the facts to come up because we done caught Megan Thee Stallion lying about this shit four times. They made it
She
to a
lied
full
about
different
fucking a
story.
nigga.
happened to
I lie
her?
about fucking niggas sometimes because sometimes you want to claim
Yeah,
a
now
clown.
when your life is on the line, she told four different stories.
Sometimes
yo.
you don't claim a clown. So you just be like, I ain't fuck him.
Till he put one in your toe and shit. Your pinky toe like
So
Della
again,
Reese.
let's be clear. If they didn't have no evidence,
like, no,
Tory
that's
would
not
not
funny,
be
though.
on house arrest right now while this trial is going on. Let's be
Exactly,
fucking real,
yeah.
yo. And for y'all to sit here and play about
Yeah,
that shit is
nah.
fucking. That to me is clownish.
I think if it
this
was an
shit
open
make
and
the
shut-
shit up. Police came. The bitch was shot.
Yeah.
Like y'all, for motherfuckers to really act like that shit making that shit up is wild to me.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers have daughters,
But you
sisters,
pumped
aunts,
it.
and all that shit.
What are you gonna do when it comes out that he didn't shoot her?
He not on house arrest.
He would have been like, I know niggas that just had a gun and been gone for 5
No,
years.
not when motherfuckers is folding like dirty laundry. His security guard is folding like dirty laundry. Her motherfucking best friend that was fucking on Tory. That baby she hold might be Tory's.
Shout out to my girl Kelsey. Don't do that.
That
Don't-
baby might be Tory's.
Don't do that. Shout out to Kelsey.
That baby might be
You
Tory's.
got a lot of Mike B's in your story, but you riding hard as shit on this Megan that got,
No, you know what
shot
I'm
by
riding
Tory
on
story.
is that we know she was shot. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The girl was shot. Fragment, she was shot. All I'm saying is somebody shot her. It didn't come from a white person window. Somebody there knows who did it. If it was somebody. All I'm saying is, yo, for real, that bitch, to me, Megan is a fucking boss. That bitch done fucking put herself through school,
I like
lost
Megan.
her fucking parents. Yo, that bitch faces a lot of backlash,
Yeah.
and that bitch still go hard.
Yeah, real
she
shit,
a
real
real
shit.
ass bitch. Period. And she doing that shit, having to deal with the fact that she ain't got the two most important people that's supposed to love her and support her the most. So again, shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. You a bad bitch. Keep doing your shit and fuck these clown niggas.
Oh, and
I fuck with Megan Thee Stallion, but I like the bar too.
Tell us about that experience.
I met Megan,
Okay.
and Megan is really like down to her, real cool. Like honestly, when she came to Baltimore, I was at the time I was working for Icon. She came to Baltimore, and it was like 2 kids. I don't know. I think they were from Baltimore. I don't know if they're like her biggest followers, but they were like small children. And like she, as soon as she got here, they she let them come in the back, you know, backstage in her room. Showed them. I got the video, but I can't even pull it out because my phone dead. But she showed them so much love, and she was so humble. Like when she came in the room, she was humble. It was nothing like about her that was like.
Who's an artist that you met or had to work with that was not humble that you would never want to work with them again?
I'm gonna say like out of all the artists, the most prima donna nigga was Fabulous.
Yeah, I could believe that motherfucking nigga.
He definitely
He's
give me
a,
prima donna vibes.
Yes.
But,
clown.
Like, Cardi B, like that's a different level. Cardi B is a real diva. Like
Hood bitch Cardi B?
Yeah.
A diva?
Ran down on the bitch twice, Cardi B?
Yeah, getting
Cold wings and pork fried rice, Cardi B?
Yeah,
Ros
Cardi B.
Capoños, Cardi
Riding
B?
with my twin of them, and they looking good as fuck, Cardi B?
Yeah, getting Cardi B set up for a show is a different level. Like, you had, like, that shit was rough. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
She wanted chicharrones and plantains in that bitch?
Her manager don't play. And her manager, like, we had set up. Well, shout out to Visha because she actually did the decorations that day.
Urban Majesty Visa.
Shout out to Visha, Urban Majesty Visha.
Yeah,
Shout out to High Lounge.
I was just in High Lounge on Sunday. Shout out to Kai and Kay on baby shower. I was in the place. My brother and sister. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Kai's having a baby, and he proposed, and she said yes.
Wow!
Boom.
Congratulations, Kai.
Our fellow social owner, congratulations, bro.
Yeah, so she ended up doing the we had some other people that did the decorations, and Cardi's B manager didn't like it. So Visha came in and she did it, and they liked it. So shout out to V. Yeah. But Cardi B was she a straight diva. You're not playing with that. They want that shit right. Who else did I work with? Let's see. That was
high maintenance.
NBA young boy. He not high maintenance. That nigga want to get on the stage, get his brain, get out of there.
Nice. Okay.
The baby. Let's talk about the baby.
Let's talk about the baby
Lord,
and the fucking buy one get one fucking low selling tickets. That's what you get, clown. Because guess what? I believe strongly that when you truly do good women wrong, it's no way that your blueprint is going to remain the same and you're going to be successful.
But guys,
he tried to kick his baby mother out with that newborn baby on her chest. I don't give a fuck. I wish him nothing but the worst.
Guys, I'm gonna
and them buy one get one free tickets in
Alabama. Need a public advisor
in Birmingham. Buy one get one free.
Yeah, he falling off fast as fuck.
He falling off quicker than a drunk bitch wig.
The baby was when I met the baby before. The baby was humble as shit.
Yeah.
The baby was cool.
He let that money get to his head.
I don't know what happened to the baby, but when
he let all that pussy, he let all that pussy and money get to his head.
The baby was cool though. Like I don't know what happened.
But now he's cool, all right, real cool. Them fucking tickets, he can't even sell at a 1300 count motherfucking venue.
Yes,
yeah, that made the stallion shit he said was
period.
Corny. That was corny.
You know what? Niggas are the new bitches. Like, and they're showing some niggas, the artists, the regular niggas. Vibes. It's like I don't know if social media gave them a platform to be bitch ass niggas, if they were always that and social media gave them a platform, or social media showed them that women be dragging their nuts and now they want to be like the bitches.
Right.
But I didn't know when it was cool to motherfucking pillow talk.
Well, pillow talk.
Wait, hold on. Before it was taboo for niggas to pillow talk. Niggas ain't take pride in pillow talking.
Pillow talking period been taboo.
Pillow talking was for the bitches.
But y'all get a pass for that.
Niggas love the pillow
talk. It's a double standard, but bitches get together, talk about who did good, who whatever, who eating the ass, who eating the head, girl, whatever. Yeah. It was never cool for niggas to pillow talk.
No.
Now,
pillow talking.
Amongst your homeboys in your circle, but not in the public like that.
There's an era of proud pillow talking niggas.
Yeah.
Death be to you, proud pillow talking niggas.
Yeah.
What?
Jamming.
Yeah. So, with that being said, fellas, if you were dealing with a female and you're not dealing with her no more, and
don't tell her business,
and you start fucking with another bitch, please don't try to pull your dick and make it bigger and fatter by talking to the new bitch about the old bitch. And don't try to extend that dick even bigger by talking to the old bitch about the new bitch.
Whoa!
I don't think that, but I don't think that's the effect that you're gonna get when you do that.
It not, because let's be clear.
That shit is really
I'm looking
just
at you like you a whole clown, especially if your new bitch is she cool
clown.
You feel me? Because I'm gonna be thinking, oh, you doing the same thing with me.
Bad boys move with silence and violence.
So niggas, real niggas, is some 80s 90s shit. That shit is not cute. It don't make you cute. That shit is clownish. It's pussy talking. At the end of the day, gain your balls back. You know how you gain your balls back?
Dragging.
Being a man, standing on your own shit, not depending on bitches for shit. Being real, owning your shit, owning who you are as a man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to lie to get the shit that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like be you. Be stand on who you are as a man. Find out what your morals are, your values are, what you care about, what you stand for. Figure that shit out. A lot of you motherfuckers is on Facebook and y'all letting Facebook posts dictate who you are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all motherfuckers was a shit before Facebook. You understand what I'm saying? And then y'all get on Facebook and y'all start bonding with other ain't shit clown motherfuckers and y'all feel important. But in real life, what's that real life hitting on? How do your family feel about you? How do your friends feel about you? Who you put on? Who you helping? You know what I'm saying? Like, is you taking care of your kids?
Right.
You eating other people's fruit
Dragon
snacks.
season.
You eating them stepkids fruit snacks. They don't even like you.
You
playing
coming
on
in
their
the house,
game.
opening up the bag
You know what I'm
of
saying? At the end of the day, you eating leftovers. Have you called your own kids? You know what I'm saying? Have you gone to your own kids' conference?
Oh, I used to eat them fruit snacks. Go
I
ahead.
know you look like it, but what I'm saying is, nigga, let's bring it back. I just think that niggas need to just, I don't know, like you see Jay-Z got rich, he in the cut with his wife.
Yeah.
I feel like the Nas's and shit. That's my type of niggas.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
baby.
saying? I don't like the baby type of niggas.
You don't want your little Uzi
I don't want
Vert?
no blue face.
Nas and AZ.
I want the motherfucking AZ, Nas, Jay-Z type niggas. That at the end of you getting your money, you know what I'm saying? You fall back. You know what I'm saying? You want a yacht, you chill, you don't say too much, you let your money talk, you let your moves talk.
So you don't want you a nigga with a purse.
You ain't out here like this on Facebook. Going back and forth with females, being sassy with females, but while ignoring
niggas is saturated.
yo, shout out to the niggas that'll go back and forth with a bitch, but ignore the niggas that's dragging you too. Because you don't want the smoke, you won't say nothing to the niggas, but you going back and forth with a female.
These niggas
You understand what I'm saying? This is what
saturated.
social media has bred. And these people are having kids, so it's not gonna stop.
Not they having kids.
Offspring. Your offsprings is mice. You feel me? So with that being said, I just want men to regain their positions as being
You said
men.
they got messy DNA, huh?
Guess what? Chromosomes all fucked up. Clown, all in the
Scattered.
chromosome. Extra C's. But what I'm saying is females, you got to bring it back too. Don't nobody want to fuck with like a female that's like a man. Y'all gotta be soft. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I understand that you gotta hold it down and do all that shit, whatever, but you still gotta be soft. You gotta care about these niggas, you know what I'm saying? You gotta rub the back of their heads, and you gotta be like Mary J. Blige in a
Bring that back.
in a video and say, baby, I'm rubbing back and say it'll be okay. I think females need to be soft as well and play their part, cook home cooked meals, because the niggas are saying y'all bitches ain't cooking when they come to y'all houses. Y'all just got pussy on a platter, and niggas get pussy everywhere. So if you
too
can't,
easy.
if you can't accompany a nice good meal with that pussy, a back rub, asking a nigga how his day was, asking him what his dreams and goals are, you know what I'm saying, how you can support him in that and shit like that, you just a dime a dozen, a feather in a triple fat goose. Period. So with that being said,
And it's a lot of feathers in them. huh?
there's a lot of feathers. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, because you see, Cher got her a young nigga.
How about this? And
Cher got
Why
her a
did you
young
say-
nigga.
Hey, look.
Shout out to
Rose
Cher.
You-
Cher got her
But
Amber
hold on.
Rose baby
Before you go
daddy.
there,
40-year difference.
before you go there, let me go ahead and coin your phrase for you. Yo, you got to be a feather in the hat, not a feather in the triple fat goose. Boom.
Period. And when you a feather in a hat, you sit like pretty feather, and them niggas clean on Sundays. OGs and shit. You that one feather, it holds value.
Yeah.
But when you a feather in a triple fat goose, and when you hit that shit and the feather come out, nobody counting that. Nobody knows it went missing. So with that being said, shout out to Cher. Cher's an OG bitch in the game. And she got her a young nigga, 40-year difference.
And she still don't look. Yo, Cher like
Cher look
70.
good.
Look good, yeah.
Cher look good and bagged Cher look good and bagged her Amber Rose baby daddy.
Yeah.
Amber Rose was
That's
crying.
real shit.
Man, that's Amber Rose baby father.
Amber Rose was crying about how AE was dog walking her and all of that. When I say AE now in some 40 plus year old pussy, Cher got this nigga
Some exclusive
on her arm like a purse. I said, wow. Amber, and this is the conversation.
Some exclusive.
The OG bitches know how to keep men. These young bitches, they just think that the big titties and the pussy is keeping these niggas. Niggas get bored with just pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy is all around.
Yeah.
If you don't have a fly personality, if you're not exciting, if you're not really looking out for a nigga, making him feel good and breathing life into a nigga, he's going to be bored with you.
Yeah.
You're one of many. So Cher has,
It's
let's
too
see.
easy.
There is a double standard though, because if this was a guy dating a person that was 40 years younger, I don't know. I mean, people would be in an uproar, I think, and be like, ew, whatever.
No, they're not, because they not in the uproar about Diddy.
Ooh.
He 40 years older than Carisha.
I'm not gonna
Carisha,
lie,
please.
That's cute. I love that little.
Not as cute. Listen, what's cute about it is
But
Carisha is a whole silly girl and she's up 1,000. I said it last week. Carisha said, I ain't here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah.
What's up? Petey, they don't know what to do with Carisha.
What Carisha say?
Carisha said, I ain't here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah.
P. Diddy don't know what to do with that city girl. He ain't never had him a city girl.
He said, take that.
P. Diddy, Young Money is giving P. Diddy, I've been around.
He
never had a city
the world.
We're getting a
I've
little
been
old.
around. No.
We get a little over.
What I'm saying is,
he never had a city girl. He had the whole city.
I'm not talking about the broke city girls. I ain't talking about the broke hood bitch city girls. I'm talking about a true city girl that's in her own bag, don't need a nigga for shit.
Kim was in her bag.
And that was
he
Biggie.
won't need her. No,
that was Biggie.
He won't need. He got down on one knee.
No, not Lil Kim. I'm talking about the
praising
other one. Diddy's Kim. What's her name, Kim?
Kim Porter, rest in peace. But let's be clear.
Yes.
Let's be clear. Kim Porter was never in her light on her own.
Yeah, Kim Porter's not.
I knew of Kim Porter being P. Diddy's baby mom.
Yeah, that's
I know she modeled and shit like that, but bitches get with P. Diddy and lose themselves.
Yeah, that's not a Young Miami.
Young Miami came fully established. She in her own bag.
Okay.
So it's like, put me on that allowance. You already know what I'm here for. Spend that, get in your bag, stay in your bag.
So that's your hero.
No, I'm too much of a boss bitch.
No.
The only
So do
hero,
you want Sierra's prayer or Carisha's prayer? What prayer do you want?
What prayer you?
I want Sierra's prayer.
Okay.
Yeah. I want Sierra's prayer. Right. Let's be very motherfucking clean. Let's not get it fucked up. Carisha would never be my hero.
Yeah.
Sierra would never be my hero. Because I'm my own fucking hero. However, if there was a prayer to be said about a type of man, I definitely would want to Russell. He's my type. He plays sports. He's cute. He's romantic. He got that bag. He's sweet. He's a family man. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? I love a Russell. I love a Russell.
I didn't know he's funny.
I've never been because I laugh at his jokes. Yeah. Now, hood niggas.
Yeah, Sierra, you better watch your man. Yeah.
I've never been a Future type. Now,
You don't like Future?
No. Now, when I was younger, I loved them hood niggas. Give me a hood nigga. And that didn't do nothing for me, but I've been a single mom for 15 years. I'm good with that. I learned my lesson early. So, no.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Get her a Russell.
Yeah, I don't want no Future.
Spree.
I don't want no Future.
Get her a
I don't want to. I really don't desire to be one of many. I like a nigga to worship the ground I walk on and be pressed over me. That's the type of nigga that I like.
Get her a Russell.
So shout out to Cher. Shout out to her. I hope everything works out with that. I am about to sue Diddy though, because he's changed his name 100 times.
Speak on that.
And I'm the original Love.
Let's go.
2010 and counting. Branded, all of that, and now he want to be Love. Now everything is like he like fake branded me or something, but he not include me in the mix.
Right.
So Diddy, I'm gonna have my people reach out to your people because we gotta have a conversation. We gotta get into some things because Love is my name.
And I'm gonna speak on that. The first Love I knew was this love
Period.
to hate me, love to hate me.
And I'm true to it. I'm not new to it. So Diddy, we'll talk. I'm gonna holler at you. I wasn't able to come to the last party because you know what I'm saying, I was busy and shit, I had to work. But I'm definitely gonna make my way out there and shit like that. So really quick, 21 Savage and Drake, right? Mm-hmm. Album wise, would you listen to all day 21 Savage and Drake, or would you listen to all day Boosie and T.I.?
21 Savage and Drake.
I love me a little Boosie.
Okay, you know me. I
can't listen to that all day though.
No, I can't do Boosie and T.I. together. No, that's
I can't do that all day. So it's not an all day thing.
21 Savage said that he would sweep and clear anybody in his freshman class, and just to name a few people that was in his freshman class. 21 Lil Uzi was in his freshman class. Kodak Black, you know that's my favorite.
I think I have a problem with both of those guys.
He was in his freshman class. G Herbo was in his freshman class. David East was in his freshman class. Designer was in his freshman class, just to name a few. Nobody's doing nothing with Kodak Black. 21 Savage can't do shit with Kodak Black. Just off of singles alone, he ain't doing shit with him.
You can't say he can't do shit with him.
I said
he
it.
got singles too.
I just said that.
I think that'll be a good match.
I said he can't do shit with Kodak. He can't do shit with Kodak.
I think that would be a good match.
Talking about Kodak, would you
just
watch?
saying because he's trending. Go ahead.
He's what?
Because he's trending. Oh no, he Haitian.
Yeah, correct yourself and drop a bomb. So at the end of the day, would y'all watch a Kodak Black version of Flavor of Love?
Yeah.
Kodak is funny as fuck. And
fire.
if he put his Z Queen on there, Haitian people are fucking funny, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
because he don't give a fuck.
Organic Haitian people are ridiculous. If they put that nigga on VH1 on some Kodak for the love of Kodak, that shit would be funny as fuck. Because Kodak a real nigga.
He don't got
and
no
his
filter.
mother a hood bitch from Miami. So I would definitely watch. Guys, you know that Rihanna, I live for her. She's my inner like celebrity, my spirit animal. She's doing the Super Bowl. I just love her. I just want to shout out Rihanna because you know she had my nephew 6 months ago. He's doing fine, guys. He's cute as button. I love her and I'm just supporting everything Rihanna. I just had to plug that because I love her.
Well, this what what I want to talk about. And I hate to, get off of the entertainment wagon. You feel me? But the other day they killed Mr. No Shoe Zone.
Oh, they didn't kill him. They executed him.
God, yes, they
put
yes,
13 bullets in him. Ooh. How do y'all feel about that? So, how do you feel about that? Did you see the video?
I didn't see the video. I didn't really know a lot about him, but from what I hear, he was off the deep end.
Well, he's escaped. He's like a cat. He's had 9 lives. He escaped a stabbing. He escaped a shooting. He ain't escaped them fucking police bullets though. So apparently, here's the backstory. I don't know who this white woman was because they ain't look like his girlfriend that was patching him up when he got shot in the neck. Right. So apparently, I don't know what the fuck. It looked like a fiend for real because he a fiend.
It did look.
It looked like it was a fiend. They probably was in the house getting high. She probably smoked this shit up because that's what it looked like. And she ran out the house and he come out the house with the knife. He's on top of this lady with the knife.
Right.
Police and he
never stabbed her though, right?
He hustling, tussling. Police come because them they TTG. So he get out the car. Now from his vision, and who knows what kind of calls he got.
Yeah.
And the lady that he was over top of was white. I'm not saying that means anything. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you the dynamic. Black man, knife. White woman, crackhead, helpless. So damsel in distress, crackhead in distress, whatever. He pulls up. He sees the black man with the knife on top of this white lady.
Yeah.
Y'all know white people don't play about their fellow white people, right? So I think that also triggered this guy.
I don't know.
He pulled up, got out that car. This nigga went into motherfucking GTA mode.
He did.
To me, I don't really understand putting 13 bullets in somebody.
Yeah, that was a lot. That's
and then nigga shot. He got to his last bullet, shot it in the ass so he could reload the clip.
Period. On purpose. Like he literally unloaded that clip.
Him dead.
Yo, if he don't get no charges, it's gonna be enough for Freddie Gray. I feel it coming.
Now, here's the problem. Here's how they're gonna play it. Black man knife. He was, it would. Now here's my thing.
They saved her life.
No. Let me say this. In all honesty. No shoes on whoever the fuck he is. He was on top of a woman with a knife.
He was.
And my whole thing is at that point, you was right in her life.
Yeah.
So when I think you was right, we don't know. Ain't no but. This nigga was on top of her with no, it's not.
Because he shot after 3 shots, he got off of her.
Let's go backwards.
What about the other 8 shots?
So can I say something? Because what we like to do as a community is we like to look at the results of something versus what caused it.
Yeah.
Dude, you were on top of this bitch with a knife, and who knows what you're going to do with it. To me, I see it as either she was going to end up killed. You made your decision, so how can I blame the police for doing his job against the police?
Because
for coming in and seeing that type of shit and acting.
You're a peacekeeper. Once you shot him the first time, he got off of her. Where did the other 12 shots come from? That's bullshit.
Maybe he felt like because he had the knife, he don't know where he shot him.
Nobody was near him, and they were still just shooting this man, and his body just bouncing off the concrete.
So the police officer's out of pocket?
Hell yeah.
But the no shoot zone guy,
the shot in the air with the reload. That
but the
was
no shoot zone
guy
is not out of pocket.
No, he's out of pocket too.
And
the whole situation is out of pocket. Everybody that was on that corner should get locked up.
Shout out to Drake for his second round of lipo, except Dr. Miami's not going to do it.
Dead.
That was a low blow. But I feel like Drake's been on his sissy shit lately. And Drake, why would you even come at Serena's husband? Her husband.
21 Savage said go in. Because he don't like him, I guess.
I need 21 Savage to claim Lotto.
You think they together?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
They absolutely are in a relationship, and he keep acting like that ain't his bitch. That's what you claim Lotto. What's up with that?
Maybe they don't want it.
That's not how England niggas do.
Anyway, guys, I really enjoyed this show. I think we got into a lot of things. I think we got into too much things.
Did we?
Yeah, that show was
we went overboard with it, but this is how it is when you get the dynamic, the vibe, and we got lots to talk about. Again, For the Soul Food Truck, that was a show within itself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And again, I can't ever pass up an opportunity to, keep my ear to the street. So we had to basically do a dual show. But For the Soul Food Truck, I really want to thank you for coming on.
Absolutely.
I want to thank you for sharing your story. I want to thank you for serving the community. I want to thank you for making your food fresh. I want to thank you for being considerate of your customers. I want to thank you for, finding new ways to be more efficient and more quick. I just want to thank you for being a Black entrepreneur. Up and coming on your grind here at Social Loners. We support you. This is what we do. We bring, entrepreneurs on, Black people in the community that are doing their own thing, and we like to highlight them. I personally don't think Social Loners get enough of their flowers.
Shout out
we
to
bring
y'all.
people on in their early stages, because people really. I think that
y'all
we have like
everybody on the show. Shout out to Social Loners.
People come on our show when they first start and they blow up.
Yeah.
They really do. Like, I could name you multiple people where they came on our show, they were just starting, and now they so booked up, we can't get them to come back and do a motherfucking follow-up show.
Right.
Yeah.
So I love that, we showcase that at the end of the day. So shout out to you. The spotlight was on you for this old food truck. Thank you for coming through. We got to have you back on again. You got to bring the samples.
I'm going to have to pull up and feed y'all.
Please pull up and feed us.
I'm a foodie.
And we're going to pull up to Bar Elite on Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Guys, everybody listen. She's going to be at Bar Elite on Thursday. At the end of the day, she'll be there by 8 p.m. Fresh food. Come through. Support her. She's doing major things with her business. And she's just starting. So, guys, I also want to thank everybody for being in the chat. I want to thank everybody for hitting share. I want to thank everybody for our supporters, our true supporters that really check in and tune in.
Absolutely.
Shout out to y'all. Again, season 7, we coming with a big bang. We're bringing the talent. We're bringing the entrepreneurs. We're bringing the people that you need to see and hear about in the community, and we going hard this season. So again,
shout out to Social Loners for coming back.
We locked in. We locked in.
Drop a bomb. Shout out to Social Loners for coming back.
We doing shit a little different. We giving it a little bit more flavor, and we making it a little bit more personal at the end of the day, and we only bringing the real of the real on. So. We love you for the Soul Food Truck. Thank you. We wish you the best of luck. And this is how we're going to end the night. We're going to end the night with some really good music. Shout out to Prada, because Prada is one of my favorite rap artists. I tell her this all the time. I love hearing Prada rap. I think she's fucking one of the most raw Baltimore rappers at the end of the day. Shout out to her. I definitely want to hear her music. Y'all have done a couple of collab projects, but that's how I like to end the show. I like to end the show with Prada and Skitty. I like to end the show saying thank you, good night, be safe out here, and next week 9 p.m. we're back. More special guests, more hot topics, more nut dragging, and more keeping it funky and keeping it raw.
Yeah.
You gotta go through the hard times to get to the good times, baby. You understand? Hey, we had
Rock boy music.
paper stacking like Legos. Ombre getting his pesos. Eating caviar egg rolls. My life goes smooth cause I say so. Skitty don't play no games with the a-holes. Drum go doom 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 like bank rolls. Credit whip zoom 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 through your zip code. Used to hit super dope move with the flip phone. Dancing in the end zone. That's cause I'm gon' score when I touch down. I'm a prime time jet like Hollywood Brown. I get down, but you know what's up now. I been loud, look Ben 10. All I do is win. I'ma get it in, then double down again. Spam bands in the Benzo. Rent it on vacate, living in the end zone. Y'all be in friends zones. I laid up with wifey and all my kids chillin'. She calling me Papa, she know I'm a killer. You know I ain't business. Then nigga get closer to go with the chopper. Say that you dope, but you roll with the knockers. Bitch, let me in if you hear that I'm knocking. Some of y'all choosing to fake like an option. Either I'm real or I'm dead on synopsis. Yeah.
Run it up, I just gotta go get it. And lately I've been in my bag. I gotta keep chasing paper when I get a trip, and I hate when I miss out on cash. I just been feeling good, and my gift is a present. I'm happy that I be the past. I take me a drink of spot for the celebrate, cause I ain't never going back. Run it up, I just gotta go get it. And lately I've been in my bag. I gotta keep chasing paper when I get a trip, and I hate when I miss out on cash. I just been feeling good, and my gift is a present. I'm happy that I be the past. I take me a drink of spot for the celebrate, cause I ain't never going back.
All up in this bitch like a zip code. Spinning, yipping with my eyes low. Got the coochie lit, yeah, it's Ronsto. Loving life, that's my motto. Where the loan is at? Skitty and big pee on your neck. Ain't no holding back. Time to get this paper like a loose leaf. Bitch, we on the map, no doubling back. Lonely gang savage slow. Make it move like a boss, not a U-Haul. Yeah, I'm on this bitch's brain like an install. Baby, I just want the bag, yeah, I want it all. And I told you to score before, so ain't no coming up. You start to fucking luck. The deuce in my cup, I'm born the door. I'm dragging like a drag. Got you bitches mad, think about the spans, I got the formula, baby. Yeah, you know Lorna game made me. And if I tell them that I got an issue, you know this shit gon' be crazy. I pull up on bitches real hazy. These bitches ain't true, just shady. And I don't take this whole serious shit call like I said. These bitches too soft like a baby. Ride on the beat, drinking my nuts like a dog in the heat. I be so hood and my hood love me. Rapping that slay and the slay rap me. Got it out the mud, I'm a chart hill OG. Been thuggin' since the youngest, since the 90s. Good in my own hood, you can find me. I'm the realest bitch ever, nigga times 3.
Run it up, I just gotta go get it. And lately I've been in my bag. I gotta keep chasing paper when I get a trip, and I hate when I miss out on cash. I just been feeling good, and my gift is a present. I'm happy that I be the past. I take me a drink of spot for the celebrate, cause I ain't never going back. Run it up, I just gotta go get it. And lately I've been in my bag. I gotta keep chasing paper when I get a trip, and I hate when I miss out on cash. I just been feeling good, and my gift is a present. I'm happy that I be the past. I take me a drink of spot for the celebrate.